Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome to another LAN Detectives video. My name is Rob Scott, the founder.
And I'm Tegha, Omamogho, the General Manager.
And today we're going to be practicing some more BGP, but this time we're going to reduce the number of serial links, as last time we had a lot of complicated serial links. So if you haven't, click here for our previous video where we looked at the BGP daisy chain. And in this video we're going to be doing BGP triangles. So we'll have 3 routers in each triangle, and R2 to R4 will be interconnected, and R3 to R6 will be interconnected. So here is an image of the topology.
So now you've seen the graphical diagram of the BGP network. Here's what it looks like on the actual kit.
Yeah, so as you can see we have a lot of serial cables as last time, and the only difference is that we don't have actually serial cables on these connections here. So it's a little bit less, shall we say, and I think primarily because we've set this up in advance, we've got all the console cables plugged in, as you remember in the previous video where we showed you the patch panels. And if we come around the back here, this is where all the console cables are plugged into. So we're just using 2 racks just to save on power usage. And yeah, so now it's time to configure. Okay, so as you can see now we are consoling into the routers, and Tegha is now going to configure this router to be R3. And that's a lot of notifications right there. So here we go, he's just going into global configuration mode, and he's going to change that one to R3. And I have pretty much done the same here on R2. Now we need to figure out where router 1 is and get that one changed to R1, and then we'll move over to 3 section, which is going to be checking out the interfaces, and the same on this one, and then we will go over to 4, 5 and 6.
So as you can see, we've configured routes 1 to 3 on this end. Now we have to configure routes 4 to 6 on this end.
Okay. Yep, okay, and as you can see, we are now going to be moving closer to the actual kit, which will actually make things a lot easier, because then we should have a lot of interfaces being set up on these connections here. As you can see over here, we have a lot of green lights, which means that the other sides just need configuring, and then we should all have lights on both the 3 routers on the top racks. Okay, so now that we've actually checked our configurations, we've had to add some additional hardware interface cards as well, as you can see over there. But we should have connectivity, and let's go and have a little look at the racks. Okay, so we've got some green lighting, which means that the interfaces and protocols have been set up, so the internet protocols, and we're now ready to configure BGP. Okay, so after some very big configurations, as you can see, we now have BGP configured on every single router, and we should actually have communication if we were to test this for real. So this one's router 4's routing table. This one is router 5's routing table. And then Tegha is now going to explain the process of router 2.
So on router 2, the beads indicate that there have been BGP connections that have been established between the other neighbouring routers.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. And finally, there is router 3 with BGP configured. Okay, so that concludes the BGP Triangles configuration project, and Tegha is now going to mention a couple of issues that we encountered.
Whilst configuring BGP, we noticed that there were a lack of serial cables, and we had to switch around the hardware network interface cards from one router and put into another router.
Yep, and there was a little bit of fiddling around because of the fact that in the beginning, when we noticed that we had a lack of serial ports, we had to take off some network interface cards from the 2911s and put them into 2811s. And yeah, so we hope you enjoyed it as much as we have, really. And we'll see you next time on some future projects. And yeah, is that the same thing?
We hope we hope that you that you are taking something out of this in terms of learning how to configure your own network and how networks function and communicate with each other.
Yeah. Okay. So from us,
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. See you next time, guys.